Good afternoon and welcome to BJ Luxuries Lunch Bag Tuesdays. This is Jana here, right? Okay, so today's live show is going to be more of our the bags that we have curated for the month of January, right? Now, today I'm going to be focusing especially on black bags, right? Okay, so I'm going to be talking about why they are popular, what makes them good investment pieces, as well as let you take a look at some really special limited edition black bags that we have here at Luxury right at this moment, right? Okay, so let's get started, right? And I will show you. Okay, let me pin up the first one first, so that I can start talking about these bags, right? Okay, one up is a Lindy, right? Okay, so like I mentioned, these bags have been chosen because there's something really special about them. So this particular bag that I have here is a Lindy 26, right? Okay, so let me show it to you first, right? Okay, here you can see black Clermont and the gold hardware. This is from the year 2021. It is a full set, yep. And the price on this is 15,400. So you're like, why 15,400? Well, now what's so special about it would be the fact that it's a Lindy touch, right? Okay, so the strap that you see here, the shoulder strap here, is actually in alligator, right? Alligator for the shoulder strap, and the rest of the bag, right? Okay, is in Clem's leather. Right, okay, so if you were to carry it this way, they can actually see the alligator strap at the back there. Right, okay, so now why is this really special? Why is this popular? Right, okay, now you might not want to carry a full exotic leather bag, for example, right? Okay, so something like this, a touch, actually you get the best of both worlds. You get the Clermont's leather, you enjoy the bag in Clermont's leather, but then you still get to say or what they say right now, you get to flex that you're carrying exotic leather, right? Okay, in the strap is actually in alligator, right? Okay, so when you carry it as well, right, what they would see from the back would be the alligator leather, right, and then leather strap. The price on this, because it is a Lindy 26 touch, okay, 50,400, right? Okay, now I also like the fact that in black, right, the alligator, right, okay, you can see a bit of shine there, right, compared to the matte look of the Clermont's leather. So you actually get to see contrast going on there. Now you can actually see it very clearly when I do this. You can see the contrast there, right? When it catches the light, the strap is really shiny full there. Details, right, okay, that make a touch. Now touch could be, you could have a Lindy touch, you could have a Kelly touch, a Birkin touch, right? Okay, so this particular one, Lindy 26 touch, price is Singapore dollars 15,400, and of course this is for cash or bank transfer, right? Okay, if it's payment by credit card, is 15,870, right? Okay, so just to let you know. And 26 is of course the most popular size after the mini Lindy, right? Okay, it's small. It works for work. You can use it for both work as well as for evening date, for example, right? Okay, very versatile, and you can carry lots of stuff in a Lindy bag, right? Okay, and still look elegant. It will, if you're lugging a big bag around with you, although it's very generous in terms of space, right? Okay, for that reason the Lindy 26 is a very popular model, right? Okay, and of course black. Okay, now if you don't like the touch, I also have a Lindy 26 full Clem's leather, right? Okay, so this one that I have here is from the year 2025, brand new Lindy 26, right? Okay, gold hardware, K stamp, full set, and price on this is, whoa, okay, so this is 14,990 Singapore, 14,990 Singapore dollars for a brand new what do you call it? Lindy 26 black Clermont's leather, full Clermont's leather this time, with a gold hardware, right? Okay, so again, thank you very much for joining me on today's live show, right? Okay, we have already gonna start beautiful bag that I have here, and is really I would say very reasonably priced, for a brand new stamp Lindy 26 black, right? Okay, and if you know of others who would enjoy looking at these bags, or they're looking for that classic luxury bag, do please forward or share this live with them, right, so that they can also enjoy the preview of these luxury black bags that we have with us at the moment here at BJ Luxury, right? So this Lindy 26, right? Okay, so I will let me see, I'm too far away today, right? Okay, to see whether they have any questions or any request, right? Anything? Right? No? Okay. Right. Okay, so thank you for joining me, Jana, on today's like I said, right? Okay, so today we're going to be talking about black bags, right? Okay, now why are black bags always so popular, right? Okay, now there are a few reasons. One, it's easy to match, right? Okay, it literally goes with everything, right? Okay, so goes whether it is an evening do that I'm talking about, okay, it's always a black bag that one reaches for, right? So that's why today's feature is going to be about black bags, right? Okay, so let me go and grab more bags. Okay, now what other bag do I have for you? I was showing you the Lindy 26, right? Okay, now how about really classic? Okay, now spin this up first, and then we would have a Kelly 28, right? Okay, so of course when it comes to Hermes, your Birkin, your Kelly, and your Constance bags, right? Okay, are the most popular model. Now where's my Kelly 28? Here we go, right in front of me. Right, okay, this is a size, right? Okay, that suits most frames, right? Okay. Although the 25 is actually really popular right now, right? Okay, the 28 is something that is always popular, I would say, right? Okay, the 28, right? And when it comes to black bags, right? Okay, like this one here, this is from the year 2012. Okay, comes with strap, pochette, lock keys, and one dust bag. And this is actually in Clermont's leather, right? Okay, so this is Clermont's leather with black, in black Clermont's leather with gold hardware, right? Okay, so you have it there, right? Okay, you have that. Now, a bag like this, again, it's great for work, right? Okay, so a lot of times, right, Hermes especially has got this whole range of colors for you to choose from, right? Okay, but if you want a safe bet, right? Okay, a bag that works for every occasion, any occasion, work, play, evening, dinners, formal, informal occasions, right? Okay, the black bag is always the most popular choice, right? Okay, so that's why there's always a demand for black bags, right? Okay, now what does that mean? So a Kelly 28, so this one for example is from the year 2012, right? Okay, makes it about 13-14 years old, right? Okay, and the price on this right now, right, okay, is 9,439 for purchase with credit card, right? Okay, so you have a 14-year-old bag, okay, 13-14-year-old bag that is still going at close to $20,000, okay, so it holds the value, so there's always a demand for it, okay, therefore it holds its value. So for that reason, black is one of the classic neutral colors, right, okay, from Hermes. And you would expect premium, right, okay, for colors, right? Okay, because they are always popular, there's always a demand for it, okay, for that reason it holds its value, right? Okay, I'll be talking about why it is a safe bet, okay, maybe later on. Okay, let me first show you this gorgeous bag, right? Okay, Kelly 28, right? It comes with a strap, 28, you can crossbody this, you can shoulder carry this. I think crossbody might not be possible, right? Okay, 28, because the handle will actually be hitting against your ribs here, right? Okay, so crossbody might not be possible. Standard length strap that comes with the Kelly 28, right? Okay, if you need to crossbody it, I would suggest change out the strap. Hermes has lots of options. You can even mix and match the strap, right? Okay, you can go for a shorter, broader strap, longer strap as well, right? Okay, so the standard standard length of the Kelly shoulder strap would be about 80 cm, right? Is 80 cm. Okay, so that is actually the standard length of the strap. Yeah. Okay, so a bag like this, like I said, you know, 14-year-old bag fetches 18,860 for with cash or bank transfer, right? Okay, so look at that. You can, of course, the Kelly is a bag that you can hand carry, right? Okay, shoulder carry, like I said, right? Okay, so you have a few options, and the bag, right? Okay, so when you're looking for a gift, right? Okay, so we have got husbands, boyfriends, partners, right? Okay, who come in and they're looking for gifts, and we usually ask them a few questions, right? Okay, like you know, what kind of bag are you looking for, and stuff like that, right? Okay, and then the conversation would usually lead to, right? Okay, them asking, or rather we saying that it's what do you call it? I think you should get a black bag. Now there's a reason for that. Okay, I'm trying to look for the bag that I want to show you. Okay, give me maybe I'll show this one to you. Okay, so now if you're looking for a gift bag would of course be black, right? Okay, because it takes the guesswork out of you know, whether they would like the bag or not. So a bag like this, for example, look at that, it's so cute, right? Okay, this is a mini bolly, okay, also in black, and this time in chef leather, right? Okay, so brand new mini bolly chef leather with gold hardware. Now this is a W stamp from the year 2024, comes with a photocopy receipt, strap, box and dust bags, and price is 11,810. It is for purchase with credit card, right? Okay, mini bolly in black, right? Now black is a beautiful color, it's an easy color, it's a safe bet, right? Okay, when in doubt, go black, right? Okay, that is well, yeah, that sort of like makes, right? Okay, but certain leathers, right? Okay, the black is outstanding, right? Okay, and in chef leather, it is actually a goat skin, right? Okay, also a premium leather from us, right? Okay, and here you have black chef leather. Now why is black chef leather so well, beautiful? Okay, maybe not yet, right? Okay, but the reason why I love black chef is because one of the characteristics of chef leather, right? Okay, is that it would, as you use it, would be a patina that develops, right? Okay, and with black, what I would see is, okay, it becomes the sort of like a shimmer across it, right? Okay, when it catches the light. Okay, so this is a brand new black. You can see there it's kind of matte still, right? Okay, but with time, okay, overuse, the natural oils will actually come out in the chef leather, and the black, right? Okay, will actually look like there's a shimmer as the light. Okay, now for that reason, black chef is an absolutely beautiful leather that ages really well. Okay, the more you use it, the more you handle your bag, the more full it actually becomes, right? Okay, so that would actually be the dream, okay, that as we use our bags, they actually look better and not worse, right? Okay, so black chef is one of those bags that looks better the more you handle it, right? Now, this one here is a brand new piece, and it's priced at 11,810 for purchase with credit card, right, or installment plans as well, right? And now the mini bolly that I have in my hand here, right? Okay, it's a mini bag, but it fits all headphones, right? Okay, we have a Pro Max and it easily fits in here. And moreover, after you put in your Pro Max, right? Okay, you can actually you still have space for things like car keys, credit cards, lipstick, right? Okay, you just need to sort of arrange it and you can actually fit all of those into the mini bully, right? Now mini bully also comes strapped, so you can this you can crossbody, right? Okay, so mini bully can be crossbodied or shoulder carried, right? Okay, or you can hand carry it as well, right? Okay, now each time you choose either the carry it with a strap or to carry it, you know, in your hand, the look is completely different. So it is truly a very versatile bag, right? Okay, so black chef with gold hardware, right? Okay, this combination standard, and the price is 11,810 Singapore dollars. That's for purchase with credit card, and it's 11,460 if it's purchased with cash or bank transfer, right? Okay, so look at the lovely piece there, right? Now, and remember, this is a brand new piece. Now, all this are in Singapore dollars because BJ Luxury is situated here in Singapore, right? Okay, now since I'm talking about mini bolide, okay, I just couldn't resist, but I have to show this. Yes, this is a micro mini bolide, right? Okay, micro mini bolide in black scarf. Now, this is a vintage piece, right? Okay, now so this is from the year 1966. Yes, okay, so this is from the year 1966. Box scarf, micro mini bolide. Okay, it just comes with a dust bag, right? Okay, now this is truly a collectible, right? Okay, it even has its own original strap, right? Okay, yeah. And this is a very cute little piece here, right? Okay, now I have to be honest, not every handphone fits into this. This is more of one of those dainty little things that you want to carry, and to people will be like, ooh, that's so cute, right? Okay, then you can say, oh, this is a vintage mini bolide from the year 1966, right? Okay, is it amazing, right? Okay, it is in amazing condition, right? Okay, so black box scarf, right? You can see there. Let me show you how lovely it looks. Right, look at that. Okay, ooh, right. Now, people are afraid to get box scarf because they are, oh no, you know, it's difficult to maintain, we do not know how it looks, right? Okay, 1966, guys. Okay, this micro mini bully is from 1966, right? Okay, leather, and you do need to take care, okay, you do need to look after the leather in terms of perhaps moisturizing it, right? Okay, airing the leather, right? Okay, things like that would really hold the value of the bag because the leather doesn't dry out, right? Okay, and then of course black is a very forgiving color, right? Okay, so that's another reason why black bags are so popular, right? Scratches, if it's superficial, actually not scratches, rubs, I would say, right? Okay, the first thing when you handle or when you use your bags, right? Okay, what happens is you knock it here, knock it there, right? Okay, you leave it on the table sometimes. Okay, rubs do happen. Now, what is it? Is a superficial like a mark, right? Okay, on the top layer of the leather of the bag, right? Okay, now such things, rubs, are not very obvious when it comes to bag. Okay, now of course a scratch, okay, where the top layer colored leather is gone and then you see the white on the underneath, okay, that one, any color leather bag, okay, is going to be obvious, but then of course then no choice lah, okay, right? Okay, so please be careful with the bags. Right, okay, but no, really. So other things, black bags are very forgiving. Of course, the other question that we do get asked quite often is, oh, how about color transfer? You know, I like to carry I wear jeans a lot, I wear dark clothes very often, you know, then I'm afraid to carry the light color leather bags. So it's a valid question, right? Okay, so what then would be the solution, right? Okay, so of course, number one, easy choice would be go with black, right? Okay, okay, I'm stopped mid-sentence because I saw a question that came up. I'm come in closer to take a look, and it says here, what is the specs for this mini bolide, the one I'm holding in my hand here. Okay, thanks for joining me. Right, okay, so this micro mini bolide that I have in my hand here right now, right, okay, it's from the year 1966. It is black box cuff with gold hair, comes in one dust bag, and price on this is $6,100 for purchase with credit card. Alright, okay, 6,100. That's the price for this micro mini bolide. Right, okay. So I know, and it's from the year 1960s. Right, okay. So if I'm not sure if you're born in that year or mom was born in that year, right, okay, make a nice gift. Right, okay. But this is a gorgeous, beautiful bag. Right, okay, in excellent condition, I have to say, for a bag that was made in 1966. Right, okay, not a stitch out of place. Everything is still neat and beautiful. Right, okay, nice. So yeah, so if you are someone who's afraid of color transfer, black is the way to go. Right, okay, because of course you won't be able to, you know, compare to any other color. Right, okay, you won't be able to see the color transfer on the bags. Right, okay, now how does color transfer then take place? Okay, Ida says thank you, most welcome, my pleasure. Right, okay, so if anybody else is, you know, if you have any other questions, okay, feel free to ask. I'll try my best to answer them. Also, if there's a bag you're looking for, maybe we have it. Right, okay, so mini bolide down. Let me show you another bag, and then I will then talk to you more about, you know, what we can do about color transfer. Right, okay? Now how about a garden party, also in black Nagonda? Okay, so garden party, size 30, smaller. Not the mini garden party, right? Okay, although we do have one of that as well. Okay, so this one that I have here, okay, is a garden party 30, black Nagonda, full leather. The price on this is 5,990, right? Okay, for purchase with a credit card, right? Okay, now this is used piece, yeah, okay, and comes with photocopy receipt, box care card, and a dust bag. Is from the year 2022. Right, okay, so a bag like this, okay, now talking about color transfer, a bag like this, and get it in a light color as well. Right, okay, if you don't want it in black. Okay, so why do I say that? Because this is a bag that you would actually hand carry. Right, so either this way or this way. Right, okay, but most often we can carry it like this, and when we walk we do that. Right, okay, so why do I say that? Color transfer happens when you shoulder carry a bag, okay, and as you walk it rubs against you. Right, okay, so that's when the color transfer happens. So if you are carrying a bag, hand carrying a bag, when you walk it is away from your body, it doesn't hit you. Right, okay, so for that reason, any bag that you hand carry is actually a safe bag. There shouldn't be any color transfer. Right, if you're going for a shoulder carry bag, for example, then it would be a good idea to go with black. Right, okay, this garden party 30, right, okay, you can dress it up with a twilly, with some charms. Right, okay, and then you have black as your background. Right, okay, and then you dress up this bag and you can have lots of fun with it. Right, okay, so this is black with a palladium hardware. Right, a black palladium hardware, another very popular combination right now. We have a lot of people coming in asking for this combination, right, okay, because it gives sort of like a younger vibe to it. I'm looking around to see whether I have any. Oh, I do actually. Beautiful. Okay, this time it's Birkin 30 black box scarf, right, okay, with palladium hardware. Ooh, beautiful. Right, okay, now this is a used piece from the year 2018. Right, okay, but I would say like this is in, there are some marks. Okay, I have to be honest, there are some signs of use. Okay, as a back here, there's minor scuffs. Right, okay, and in box scarf it's just that even the smallest thing you can see, it does not take anything away from the beauty of this bag. right? Okay, black box scarf from the year 2018 with palladium hardware. This is a Birkin 30. This is like the perfect corporate bag, right? Okay, so if you are a person who's in the corporate line, for example, okay, a bag like this for work is like, ooh, lovely, right? Okay, I think it's a drop dead gorgeous sort of a bag. Price, I know. That's always okay. So this is, by the way, okay, it's from the year 2018. Everything original, cloche lock, keys, felt cloth, box ring, protector, care card, and 2 dust bags. Price, 27,880. 27,880 for purchase with cash or bank transfer. Right? Okay. Now, a bag like this, right? Okay, if you take care of it, right? Okay, will hold its value. Right? Okay, will hold its value. That's the other thing about black bags. Why they are good buys, why they are always so popular, right? Okay, the reason for that would be because black are fabulous investment pieces, right? Okay, there's always a ready market for black bags. It is a safe bet. Now, all these reasons make it always high in demand. And once a bag is in demand, right, okay, and with shortage of supply from these luxury bags, right, okay, the prices, right, and when prices increase, okay, these sort of bags that increase in value the most, right, okay, so that's the beauty of these bags, right, okay. So the trick is knowing, right, okay, the supply part, right, okay, Hermes and Chanel boutiques, okay, not the secondary market, right, okay, are available in the boutiques, right, okay. So once they're available in the boutiques, right, okay, is when you there's when the supply comes into the secondary market, the demand sort of goes down, right, okay, prices sort of come down, right, okay, but otherwise bags like this hold the value. Okay, I've got a hello there, right, okay, so Kira, hi, thanks for joining me on my live today, right, okay, so where are you from, dear? Okay, love your name, Kira Halamo, okay, I'm not sure whether I am pronouncing it correctly, right, okay, thank you for joining me. This is Jana here from BJ Luxury, right, okay, so to live, as I was mentioning, right, okay, it's all about these beautiful black bags, right, okay, I haven't even gotten to some of those special, okay, now this is one of those special pieces, I have to say, right, okay, because box scarf is becoming harder and harder to find in the anywhere actually, okay, in secondary market and all that, okay, and this is relatively young. This is from the year 2018, right, okay, so most of the box scarf that you would find would actually be vintage bags, right, okay, vintage box scarf bags, right, okay, so if you're looking for a young bag, right, okay, it is kind of hard to find them because Hermes was not producing box scarf, right, okay, so this is relatively young and in, I would say, excellent, what is between excellent and pristine, right, okay, pristine means like hardly, like it is like brand new, right, okay, it's a used bag but it's like brand new. I wouldn't say this is like brand new, right, okay, but it is not excellent, right, okay, so it's somewhere between excellent and pristine. It is excellent, I don't know, okay, talking nonsense, right, okay, but anyway, you get the idea. Look at that, right, okay, and it's palladium hardware, right, okay, so again, like I said, it's a combination that's becoming very, very popular, right, okay. So now talking about vintage, I do have okay, here it is, okay, so if you love box scarf, right, okay, and you don't mind a vintage box scarf, okay, the next one I'm going to show you would actually be exactly that, right, okay, come on, let me pin that, okay, so this is, okay, a Kelly 32 black box scarf, and this is from the year 1985, right, okay, now this one has got signs of use, right, okay, and this one of course, with vintage bags, right, okay, you would expect some signs of use. Okay, like there the leather on the handle has actually it's become rough, it's a little cracked, right? Okay, I can feel it because it's getting caught on my gloves, right? Okay, there are the corners, right? Okay, you can see the scuffing in the corners. Okay, so this is what I mean when when it's been rubbed until you can see the white beneath it, right? Okay, now that is when it becomes a lot more obvious in leather, but otherwise, you know, it still looks pretty good. And the price on this, okay, price on this, right? Okay, now for cash or bank transfer, it's 9990. For purchase with credit card, right? Okay, it's 10,290, right? Okay, so this comes with a box and a dust. And the interesting part is this actually comes with a Fendi strap. Okay, so this is the perfect example, right? Okay, I keep saying it's okay, you know, if the strap that it comes with, you can always mix and match, right? Okay, so Kayla, hi Kayla, you're asking, can we see the mini Kelly black? I would love to show it to you, dear, but it has been sold. Okay, I had shortlisted it for today's show, right? Okay, but it got sold, I think, over the weekend, right? So I can't show you the mini Kelly black. Mini Kelly at the moment, what I do have would be gold. Okay, I have a gold mini Kelly with me, Epsom leather as well, and I've got it in white ostrich. Yeah, can I ask how much it was? Yeah. Okay, listed price, right? Okay, because the price of the bags right now, okay, we've actually checked and double checked, cross-referenced, right? Okay, so correctly priced, so there's not much room for nickel, right? Okay, right. Okay, price wise, I'm really can't. I think it was below 30, right? Okay, it's below 30 because it's P's, right? Okay, high 20s, what I would say, around there. Okay, so this vintage Kelly 32, see how it looks with the Fendi strap. See that? So lovely, right? Okay, so the strap for this what do you call that, Kelly, they mix and match with the Fendi strap, right? Okay, so it comes together with this vintage Kelly 32 black box scarf, right? Okay, now I have to say it looks pretty good, right? Okay, so 000 for this Kelly 32 Sally, okay, black box scarf, and with the Fendi strap mix and match, so you can see the look there, right? Okay, so you can't crossbody the strap, like, right? Okay, but you can actually carry it and let it hang there, and it actually looks pretty cool as well. Okay, when you hang it at the back there and you carry this, right? Okay, so it is don't worry too much if the bag doesn't come with a strap, right? Okay, because you have other options. Sometimes the option might look even better than the original leather strap that the Kelly bag actually comes with, right? Okay, you can see there, right? Okay, and so this is a size 32, right? Okay, now I am not very tall, I'm 1.6 meters tall, right? Okay, but the Kelly 32 Sally, right? Okay, you can see when I carry it how it looks, right? Okay, now that's the other thing about black bags. If you like bigger size bags, right? Okay, bigger bags, right? Okay, but you feel the bigger bags, okay, it looks really, it overpowers you, right? Okay, or you know, it's too big, right? Okay, now that's the other advantage of a black bag, right? Okay, visually black bags look sleeker, smaller compared to lighter colored bags, right? Okay, so you still get to enjoy the space that the bag offers, okay, but visually when you carry it, right? Okay, it doesn't look too big on you, right? Okay, or it doesn't overpower. It's, you know, sometimes you know what I mean. Someone carries a big bag, and the first thing you see is the bag, and eyes up, you only see the bag, right? Okay. Now I don't like that. That I want people to see me. Okay, I don't want people to see me. What I mean is I don't want the bag to overshadow me. Okay, the bag works for me, not the other way around, right? Okay, so a black bag, right? Okay, is discreet, is understated, it's elegant, right? Okay, and it's timeless, right? Okay, so all reasons, again, black is the first choice for many people, right? Okay. Purple Whale says how to tell if real or fake, right? Okay, so it takes training, right? Okay, and there are what do you call that, agencies that actually do the certification, right? Okay, now here at BJ Luxury, we actually have an in-house authenticator, very experienced, doing for years. She's been doing this, right? Okay, so a Kelly, for example, has got like close 40 over parts, right? Okay, that actually be checked, and it's checked not just on touching, feeling, and all that, right? Okay, we try to be as active as possible when it comes to authentication, right? Okay, so things that look out for would be the hardware, the stitches, the stamps, of course, right? Okay, so there are a lot of parts that are actually checked before we actually display these bags, right? Okay, only once we are satisfied, okay, that it is an authentic Hermes bag, right? Okay, only then do we display it, right? Okay, because majority of these bags, right, over 95% of the bags are actually consignment items, right? So because it's a consignment basis, if we are not 100% sure that it's an authentic bag, we still don't take it in for authentication, right? Okay, so there are times when we have to turn away the consigners saying that I'm sorry, we can't take in the bag, you know, we're not comfortable taking it back, right? Okay, and we can't say anything more than that, right? Okay, it's just that we can't market it for you on consignment basis, right? Okay, so yeah, so buyers, right? Okay, if you are buying and you come down to BJ Luxury, right? Okay, rest assured, we guarantee the authenticity of all these bags that are sold here in BJ Luxury, right? Okay, and if you buy a bag from us, you bring into Hermes, for example, and Hermes says that this is not one of theirs, it is 100% money back to you, guaranteed, right? Okay, now, but having said that, okay, I just want to say proudly too that we have been in business since 2007, right? Okay, and we have never issue with authenticity, right? Okay, so every bag sold, we will proudly say is 100% authentic. If not, you know, let us know what Hermes or Chanel says about the bags, and once we have that proof from Hermes or Chanel, 100% money back to you. Okay, we are not afraid to say that. Okay, so authenticity guaranteed. Okay, so this beautiful Kelly 32, okay, with the Fendi that comes with this, priced at 990 Singapore dollars. Right, okay, this is from the year 1985, right? So this lovely piece here, right? Now, what are popular black bags? Okay, now another bag that is becoming more and more popular, Kelly Pochette. Okay, so you know, you asked for the mini Kelly earlier. So the mini Kelly, especially black, see again, black goes very fast, right? Okay, if you find that the mini Kelly is too small, right? Okay, for example, we had someone earlier come in, she looked at the mini Kelly and then she was like, oh, I can't fit anything into this, right? Okay, so yes, we understand. Okay, so a good alternative for that would be the Kelly Pochette. Okay, so this is the Kelly Pochette is an alternative to the mini Kelly. Difference being that the Kelly Pochette doesn't come with a strap. So the Kelly Pochette is a handheld bag, right? Okay, it's a top handle bag. You hold it in, you know, it's a handheld bag, right? Okay, what you get in return, okay, is the fact that it's a lot roomier, bigger, right? Okay, compared to the Mini Kelly, right? Okay, I have a Mini Kelly Black Lizard. Okay, there you go. Okay, so I can compare for you, right? Okay, the Mini Kelly Black Lizard that I have here in my hand. Now they are both brand new pieces, right? Okay, you can see there side by side, right? Okay, and at the back there, right? Okay, so the Mini Kelly comes with a strap, right? Okay, but the Kelly Pochette does not come with a strap, right? Okay, but you can see from the size and look at the base. Okay, this is what is the biggest difference, right? Okay, so it's in the size of the base, which means your usable space in there, right? Okay, is a lot different, right? Okay, yeah. And the Mini Kelly is priced at 69,400. Okay, Mini Kelly Black Lizard, brand new piece from the year 2023, comes with a photocopy receipt, strap, felt cloth box, haircut, 2 dust bag. It's a full set, yeah. Okay, 69,170 for this brand new Mini Kelly Black Lizard, okay, hardware. And the Kelly Pochette that I have here, let me put this down. Okay, the pochette is in black swift leather, right? Okay, with palladium hardware, and this is from the year 2025. It's a case stamp, right? Okay, and it is priced at 30,375. Okay, 30,375. Purchase with credit card. Okay, or if you want to use the installment plan, that's also possible. That will also be at the 30,305 price point, right? Okay, so black swift leather, brand new case stamp, full set with palladium hardware, Kelly Pochette. Okay, now the brand new Kelly Pochettes actually come in swift leather or exotic leather, right? Okay, you don't have another option, right? Okay, older stamp, right? Okay, before they got discontinued for 10 years, right? Okay, the older stamp, right? Okay, you do find them in Epsom leather, right? Okay, but not the brand new second generation, I would say, of Kelly Pochette. Okay, now they're exactly the same actually. Dimension, look, everything is exactly the same as the older version of Kelly Pochette. Only difference would be the leather that it comes right now, and of course the colors, right? Okay, that it comes in right now, right? Okay, so this lovely Kelly Pochette here, black swift with hardware. Okay, so why are black bags now so popular? It used to be black with gold hardware was the #1 choice, right? Okay, so why bags with palladium hardware, black and palladium hardware, why so popular nowadays, right? Okay, well, you know, a lot of people say, right? Okay, luxury needs to be quiet, right? Okay, so if you're talking about quiet, the combination of black with gold can sometimes look too flashy, right? Okay, so for that reason, black with palladium is a little bit more understated, right? Okay, now the other thing that I personally find is black with palladium hardware, okay, has got a more edgy sort of a younger vibe to it, right? Okay, and you know, as we age, right? Okay, we don't want a bag that looks too mature. It ages me more, right? Okay, so I want a bag that sort of looks younger, right? Okay, so for that reason, okay, black with palladium hardware is becoming popular. Our population is aging. It's an aging population, right? Okay, so so maybe because of that, I don't know. Okay, whatever the reason, black with palladium is a very popular choice right now. Really hot, right? Okay, so if you are looking for a bag, right? Okay, buy them in the month of January, right? Okay, I know February with Chinese New Year, Valentine's Day, and all that, right? Okay, people are always rushing to purchase a bag during time period, and what happens is more often than not, okay, a lot of people are fighting for the same bags, right? Okay, they you know, they are not able to find the bags that they're looking for because bags move really fast, right? Okay, so this year Chinese New Year is in February, so people might be like waiting, you know, and say, oh, closer to February we might, you know, make our purchases at that point. No, buy ahead of the, right? Okay, so when you buy bags in January, you have more choice, right? Okay, you are not going to be rushed into making your purchases. Okay, it can be done thoughtfully. So I realized that people, right, okay, especially when you're buying bags that are at this price point, right, okay, you want to enjoy the experience, right? Okay, you don't want to, it's not like how you say it, you're not going like to pick and choose and then you just pay for it, right? Okay, so you want to be able to enjoy the experience, not be rushed, you know, stuff like that. Okay, so the curve, beat the crowd, right? Okay, buy in January, right? Okay, so that's the reason why we have actually curated the pieces for the month of January, right? Okay, so you know, from experience we sort of know what sort of bags are, you know, people are looking for at the beginning of the year, right? Okay, so based on that experience, put them all together in one place. So if you were to take a look, right, okay, with all these gorgeous bags all in the same place, literally behind me in the gallery, right? Okay, that's where we have some of these bags. So it's available only, right? Okay, it's available only in store. Okay, so Sashi Gilmore, hi. Do you do bank transfer or deposits? Yes, we do. We do. Right, okay. So there are different modes of payment. Right, okay. So the price is a slight difference whether it is cash or bank transfer or whether it's by credit card. Right, okay. There is a slight difference. Right, okay. But you know, feel free to ask us. Then we can discuss it. Right. So yes, we do. Right, okay. There you go. We do install plans as well. Right. Okay. So now, I actually have got, what do you call that, Chanel bags as well, you know, black Chanel of course, but it's already okay, okay, I'm going to show you a really special piece, right? Okay, now this is also black, it's a Birkin 25, right? Okay, it's again, it's highly collectible and it is limited edition. Right, okay, I am talking about this. I'm going to zip up. You just enjoy this, looking at this beautiful piece here. Okay, now this is a Birkin 25, right? And this is called a taffetage. Okay, taffetage refers to, these are actually leather strips that have glued to the leather, swift leather, black swift leather. Okay, and then you have this taffetage, they call it taffetage. Okay, and it's actually like velvet or suede, I would say, right? Okay, it's also leather that is, you know, adds this. So you can see the contrast in the color. Okay, James, I see your request. You're asking for number 13. I will show that to you shortly. Okay, just give me a minute to finish talking about this gorgeous drop dead of, you know, bag that I have here. Okay, Birkin 25, taffetage. Okay, limited edition. From the year 2022, full set, right? Okay, original receipt, pochette, felt cloth, box rain protector, care cut, dust bag. Also comes with a brush, a special brush that actually helps you to clean. Okay, this to, you know, our leather, not leather, sorry, our coats, winter coats, right? Okay, there's a brush that you can clean off the lint, basically, right? Okay, it comes with a brush. Now, price on this is 63,024 for payment by credit card. Okay, now it's truly a wonderful kind beauty, very hard to find, very hard to get, and seals and all are intact, right? Okay, it's in pristine condition. Even the seals base, okay, they are intact, right? Okay, so if you're looking for a limited edition, one of a kind Birkin 25 black bag, Swift, and this is leather strips, right? Okay, this is here at BJ Luxury, priced at 63,520 for purchase with credit card. Bank transfer pricing would be 61,620, right? Okay, there you go, beautiful piece. Now, other than this, the exterior, the interior, everything is the same dimensions as a Birkin 25, right? Okay, right? Okay, look at the contrast in the color. So they use black, but then the depth, there's a difference to these bags, right? Because of the different materials, right? Okay, ooh, very, very nice. Okay, so James, okay, let me help you. Number 13, you asked for number 13. What is number 13, James? Okay, Mini Evelyn, I got you. I have it here. Okay, so James, you asked for a Mini Evelyn, right? Okay, that Mini Evelyn I also like a lot, and the reason for that would be the strap. Okay, James, right? Okay, so this is a Mini Evelyn number 13. Okay, right now the price on this is 3626, right? Okay, and it comes with this is the original strap that it comes with, right? Okay, it's a long strap, it's not adjustable. Okay, you can body or shoulder carry this, right? Okay, but look at the color combination on that, pretty, yeah? Okay, you have this really, really pretty strap that comes with it. Palladium high Clermont's leather from the year 2020. It is a used piece, right? Okay, it is a used piece, and price of this right now, like I said, is 3626 for yes, it is a mini bag, James. It's a Mini Evelyn. You're looking for the bigger size, we do have them, right? Okay, you can take a look at our listing, right? Okay, and we do have Evelyn 29 as well as 1, right? Okay, black and white. Okay, Evelyn, you can look for the bigger sizes, right? Okay, James. So you can take a look at our listings. It is there. Okay, it's part of our listings. You can take a look at them, right? Okay, so this is the smaller one, also similar. So it's offset by which one?
By crop. Is it here?
No, there. On the POS. See, everybody's looking for bags. Right, okay. So, Gilmore asked, do you have any YSL Lulu puffer bags? We specialize in Hermes and Chanel bags, dear. So, I don't have that bag that you have requested for. Right, okay. So, James, please do go ahead and take a look at our listings. Right, okay. We do have the bigger is available. Okay. So, yes, if I showed you, okay, maybe I show you some Chanel bags, yeah, okay, because in case anybody's looking for the Chanel bags, actually I've got a Victoria 35 black as well. I've got a Birkin 35 black as well, and the Birkin 35 is beautiful black Swift leather, right? Okay, one of those yummy sort of a bag. Okay, so I've got a mini, not a mini, actually it is a Chanel vanity. Okay, but I find this so cute, right? Okay, it's a it's black patent leather. Okay, Chanel vanity, right? Okay, now this is it comes with an authenticity card, right? Okay, and the price on this is $1,100. Okay, $1,100 for the Chanel patent leather bag. Okay, and it's super cute. There's no strap. Okay, it's a hand carry bag, right? Okay, but it's one of those cute little bags, right? Okay, fun bags. Okay, I wouldn't say cute. Okay, it's a really fun, right? Okay, and you open it up and it's so generous in space, right? Okay, it's just a cute fun bag that you can carry around. 1,100, okay, for Singapore dollars, 1,100 for this Chanel vanity, black painted up. Right, okay, it's just pretty good condition for a Chanel bag. Actually, not bad, right? Yeah. Okay, so we have that here. Right, okay. The Chanel bag that I did want to share with you, right, okay, was a vintage Chanel bag. Right, okay. Now, why I love vintage Chanel bags? Because it is 24 karat gold plated chains. Right, okay. Now, the price of gold right now, you know, being able to get a 24 karat gold chain is a big deal. Okay, so hold on, let me wear my gloves and then I'll show that to you. Where is it? Here. Okay, so here you go. Here you go. Okay, so this is a classic Chanel flap, lambskin, right? Okay, and it is medium. Yeah, this is medium, and the chain, okay, it's 24 karat gold. Okay, beautiful piece, and Chanel used to have the gold stamp, right, okay, which you will see on their double C at the turn lock there, right, okay, to show the purity of the gold plating, right, okay. Now, in terms of weight as well, when you carry this, right, okay, the chain, there's a weight to it, 24 karat gold plating. Now, we actually have two sizes, this vintage piece here, okay. This is the smaller size, which I personally love, right, okay, and this is the bigger one, right, okay. So, the smaller one is also vintage, classic Chanel lambskin. This small size from the year 1989 comes with authenticity card, box and dust bag. Price on this is 5,850 or purchase with cash or bank transfer. And this is 6,420 for purchase with cash or transfer as well. Okay, so these two vintage Chanel pieces. Okay, black lambskin, 24 karat gold chains. Okay, so there's a bit of weight to it. Okay, and you can see how do I say, the chains, right, okay, have got an elegance, have got that luxury look, right, okay, and combined with black, right, okay, the lambskin might be, you know, they might have a bit of scratches, that, right, okay, but the gold chain really elevates the look of these vintage bags, right, okay, look at that, lovely pieces there, okay. Okay, and of course, this is the Birkin 35 black Swift that I was talking about. Okay, I should pin it. I have it. Where are you? There you are. Right, okay, so this is the Birkin 35 black Swift. This is from the year 2009. Lock keys and dust bag, right, okay. Now, Swift leather, again, it is buttery soft, much lighter compared to Go or Clermont's leather, right, okay. But what that means is it will have that sort of like a relaxed, soft sort of, so it tends to be, you know, not a very structured looking bag, right, okay. Now, price on this is 12,900 for purchase with cash or transfer. Credit card price would be 13,290, right, okay. So again, it's a great weekend bag, right, okay. You can even travel with this bag, right, okay, because of the light weight, right, okay, compared to some of the other leathers, right, okay. You have this beautiful bag here. Right. Now, of course, you have to like that relaxed sort of slouchy look, then this is the bag for you. Birkin 35 as well, right, okay? Now, see what I mean? A Birkin 35 in black Swift doesn't look as big, right, okay, when you carry it compared to a lighter color, right, okay? Again, it's one of the beauty of having a black luxury bag, right? Okay, so there you go. Okay, so I managed to cover most of the that I had actually chosen for today's live show. Right, okay, so thank you for joining me, Jana, right, okay, on BJ Luxuries Lunch Bag Tuesdays, right, okay, so I hope you love seeing all these black bags, okay. Like I said, don't wait till February to get your purchases, right, okay, come by in January and enjoy browsing, taking your time to purchase these bags, right, okay, so I'll see you next week with more goodies, right, okay, so bye-bye.